Hi, my beautiful friends. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you your weekly messages from your person. Who's your person? The person that your heart is currently speaking of. The person that you are currently thinking of as you are viewing this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I hope that you'll stay and become a permanent addition to the Good Vibrations community. If you would like to join me on any other platforms, please go into my description box where you can find each link to be directly connected to my Patreon, Instagram, and TikTok. You can also find my website information there and my Conscious Items affiliate link. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I want to look into what your person is focusing on this week, which is the week of November the 30th to December the 6th. Okay. Let me see. This little tissue paper here, and it kind of moves around. Okay. Two of Swords wants to come out. So we're going to let the Two of Swords come out. And we have the Hierophant. And we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so it looks like your person is obviously at some type of crossroads. They need to make a decision. It could be a decision based on a marriage, which would also cause a little bit of conflict, okay? So if it's not a marriage, with the Two of Swords here, because I feel like, you know, your person wants to definitely keep the peace in the situation. They're not somebody that wants to battle it out, okay, or cause conflict. They want to come in and look at this situation from a higher level perspective, okay? So, and this may be somebody also, your person may also be thinking about their traditions, and maybe what's presently going on in their life is causing them to think about they're having conflict between how they've been raised, the traditions that they've been taught, because I feel your person is probably moving out of the system, trying to move out of the system that they had, you know, really been brought up in, and the old belief systems, the old traditional patterns that their family, their ancestors may have followed are not the traditions that they want to continue. So this is causing them to close themselves off. Okay, we are in, you know, a time of the holiday season. Maybe these traditions no longer align to this individual, and it's causing some type of conflict internally with them. So now they're here re-evaluating, what are my traditions, you know, and they're starting to, but right now what they're doing is just trying to keep the peace so that they don't cause any conflict with outside sources such as family members. Maybe they don't want to really rock the boat with the system because they're just not ready to prepare to stand in their power in that way. Yeah, so, I mean, I really like what they're doing. For some of them, your person may be experiencing, you know, this week, some throat issues. They may end up getting a sore throat. having, problems with their vocal cords as they're being, basically probably tuned up. Okay. And some of them may experience some neck pain. So basically what your person is learning is, they're basically in a place and again, look at this here. He has a full beard of gray hair and all of his hair is gray. Okay, this is knowledge and wisdom being gained. So energetically, that's what your person is going to be receiving this week, whether they understand it, know it, or believe it. Okay, but they're not really going to make any decisions. They're closed off to that. They're really in a stalemate energy, and that's good. That's the energy that they need to be in the present moment during this week. They need to wait. They need to, they need to figure out how to balance, keeping the peace, their own peace, and how can they compromise within their external life with the traditions that they've learned throughout their life without it causing internal conflict within themselves. So there's a lot of knowledge and curiosity and wisdom and experience that's happening within this person this week. Absolutely. We have the Hierophant, and then we have I'm still healing. And this is exactly what's happening. They are still healing. Of course, healing is an ongoing process. And I want people to know, okay, your ego is going to want to complicate your healing process, okay? It's going to want to make it difficult down to exhaustion, mental exhaustion. I'm afraid that it's too late to turn around and make things right. I have so many people that I currently work with or speak with or mentor that in the present moment, their healing process is causing them so much inner turmoil because they can't maintain this level of healing at all times because it's not fun. They're not implementing joy and fun. They're not finding the things that bring them joy and fun. Yes, saying affirmations will eventually, because affirmations are a message that you're sending to your subconscious mind. And eventually, yes, the affirmations that you're saying are going to catch up and literally help you shift the way that you perceive and believe and think about things. However, during that process, it requires motivation and discipline to get up every single day and say the same affirmation for 21 to 31 days, and then surrender that affirmation and wait for it to arrive, right? Well, some people can't get up every single day and say paragraph long affirmations, okay? It exhausts them. So again, the person that can do the, paragraph affirmations every single day, amazing. Don't beat yourself up if you are not one of those people. You're still amazing. And why would you believe that a paragraph long affirmation is going to work better than a very simple affirmation? Like, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Because the healing begins with loving yourself. The healing begins with simplicity because your soul craves simplicity. Your ego wants to complicate it and create affirmations that are longer, quote, more precise, That's all on an intellectual basis. Nothing wrong with the intellect. But healing happens at an emotional level. That's where it begins. I never truly moved on, even though I appear so. You deserve much more. You deserve much more than what I can give at this time. I'm working on myself each day so that I can come back to you as my complete whole self. I love that. There, again, I'm healing. So this person is on the right path as of now. Progress is being made. Transformation is being made. Wisdom is being gained. Okay, and 2 flipped out, so we'll take them, and that's where we'll end. I wish I could have loved you the way you deserve to be loved. And we have, you are perfect in my eyes, don't ever change that. What a beautiful message here to end with there. And again, you deserve much more than what I can give you at this time. I wish I could have loved you the way that you deserve to be loved. So, you know, this person, really, I also feel during this week is having some internal conflicts about loving you. You know, they're closed off, they're in stalemate position, but they want some type of healing, okay, within this connection, some type of truce. They want to compromise. They want to keep the peace here, okay, because they are afraid that it's too late to turn things around and make them right. So I do feel that some of the inner conflict that they're experiencing is due to how the situation is currently going in your life, okay? And this could be somebody that you're literally married to, okay? Taurus energy here. But definitely could be somebody that you're married to. All right, let's look at our charms. We ended up with a number 5. Which the number 5, again, is about transformation, chaos, change, freedom, and independence, and not necessarily in that order. But, you know, a number 5 could also be your life path number. Usually the way that it works is you experience a lot of chaos and drama in your external world. Do you have to? No, but a lot of times when change is, you know, happening, we as humans do not always interpret the change as a positive change when it's happening, because it feels dramatic, it feels chaotic, and, you know, so it does not always feel good. However, where it's leading is to transformation, transition, freedom, and independence. Because if you can set yourself free from the social mores, then you are independent from other people's opinions, from other people forcing their beliefs, patterns, and values onto you. We have a palm tree. We have a sun. And we have a sunflower. So we have a lot of sun energy here, okay? The sun is a masculine energy, okay? It The sun heals. I'm still healing. The sun heals. It heals you dramatically, okay? It helps with your serotonin. It helps with your dopamine. It helps with your vitamin D levels. It helps with anxiety. A lot of people who suffer from autoimmune diseases, inflammation, anxiety, all have low vitamin D levels. The sun heals. Sunflowers, where do they get their energy, their fuel from? The sun. When they start to droop and the sun comes out, the sunflower automatically moves its face and faces the sun. Okay? The palm tree, okay, speaks of being flexible, but it also speaks of soaking up the sun. So both the palm tree and the sunflower soak up the sun. Why? Because it is a vital source to your physical energy. It will affect you on the cellular level. It will stimulate you at the cellular level. The sun heals at the cellular level. Okay, when you go to the doctor and you have your blood work drawn, they're only looking at your blood work from one perspective. And that's why a lot of people are having a hard time healing, because that blood work will not tell you what's going on at the cellular level of your own individual body. The palm also reminds you to reach high, to weather the storm, to be flexible, and to stand your ground. Okay, we have a conflict happening here. So your person's going to have to learn how to weather the storm and how to stand their ground. The righteous will flourish like a palm tree. I believe that's a Psalms verse somewhere. Then we have believe and beautiful. So believe that you are beautiful. Body image is very, very important. I love myself. I love my body. I love myself. I love my body. I love myself. I love my body. Keep it simple. Okay? Just because it's simple does not mean that it's not going to work. Just because your affirmation is long and, has 2 paragraphs in it or a paragraph does not mean that it is going to work. Okay? Consistency is what's going to be one of the motivating factors, but also how much you believe it energetically, because the universe knows that if you're saying, I love my body, I love my body, I love my body, your body knows whether you love it or hate it. Okay? It knows what you're thinking. It knows how you're feeling energetically about it. Love and be loved. There you go. Love and be loved. Okay? You've got to begin by loving yourself. Not to be loved by others, but that so that you can love yourself and reflect that, generate that. There's a lot of you who are having body issue conflict. And it's because of the traditional values that society, the image of what you should look like, the grandiosity of all the appearances and the social media, and there's a lot of people who have suffered and continue to suffer from eating disorders, whether, it's someone who is severely thin because they're afraid of, seeing themselves as overweight, or the opposite. The 5 could, I think I said, could be your life path number, but could also be the month of May. All right, so here we go. We have Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, and Leo energy showing up here. So this could be your person's zodiac, your zodiac. Same thing goes with the upcoming initials. Could be yours, could be your person's. If neither show up, please remember that all my zodiacs and initials are always bonuses for every reading. Do not discount or devalue this whole reading or messages because you did not see your person's zodiac or initials. Take what resonates, leave what does not for the other viewers that are here to receive their messages, okay? All right, and we also had an E in the initials, or in the charms, and I'm going to keep that E to go along with our P, another E, so we have two E's, and we have L, and we have N, D, I, F, H, W, M, Z. All right, so I'm seeing North Dakota, New Mexico, DM, could be divine masculine and divine feminine showing up here. I am also hearing lies, lie, L-I-E, sorry. Or, yeah, lie or lied. So here we do have somebody that may have lied. We do have NFL showing up, so your person could be somebody who is an NFL player, or your person likes NFL a lot. We do have a DUI showing up, so somebody may have been driving under the influence, and something about that is pending. Okay, I see Melanie, Wen, W-E-N, oh, we have D, so Wendy. So we could have Wen, that could be somebody's name, W-E-N, but Wendy showing up as well. Emily and Eli. I'm seeing Hemi and Fuel. Okay, so I also see Huel. Huel could actually be somebody's name, last name. So I believe it's H-E-U-L, Huel. I believe that Huel is some type of vegan or vegetarian protein drink. Please remember, I am not a licensed dietitian. I am a medical intuitive, so sometimes I receive messages about nutrition, anything that could help you, basically. I'm hearing in lieu. Like in lieu of. Oh, okay, sorry. Back to that Huel. Remember I heard fuel too, so Huel will fuel you, okay? Maybe your vitality levels. I would just look up into it. If you're looking for something, for a protein powder, I would check out Huel. I'm not an affiliate for them, so just letting you know I'm not. That's what I'm receiving right now. Something about file. Wild and wild field. So, oh, a wild field of sunflowers. Maybe some of you are going to go there. And if you can, I would just check that out and go hang out with at a sunflower field whenever you can. I'm also hearing please, P-L-Z, okay? But please, there's something about an end, E-N-D. So please end what? What needs to be ended? I'm not getting a full message here. Fumes shows up, F-U-M-E. So you may be surrounded by some type of fumes you need to get out of as, end. perfume. Sometimes a lot of you don't realize this, or maybe you do, okay? Fake fragrance has fumes that are not healthy for you or the environment. Film. Maybe you were watching a film. Zen. Yeah, there's Zen. Okay. And when. Maybe there's, with the NFL here showing up and when, maybe their NFL team is, going to win. Or maybe you were with them when watching football and their team won. I just feel like whatever conflict that they're going through, whether it is an internal or outward, an outside conflict with other people, they're going to win. You're going to win. Wind also shows up. Maybe when you're out in the field, the wind is going to kick up. Or maybe you were recently at a field and the wind got really strong. The wind made like a humming noise, okay? I feel like you need to pay close attention to that hum. I think some of you are also being invited to hum, H-U-M, so hum, because your own voice has a frequency. I always tell everyone, but I've kind of fallen off the wheel, but one of my clients remind me, because she implemented something that I said a very long time ago in one of my old videos. And your voice, it's best to record your affirmations in your own voice and for you to hear them in your own voice, because your voice has a special frequency. And that frequency is healing for you. Even if you don't like your voice, okay? If you don't like your voice, that's your ego again. I don't like my voice. That's your ego. That's your ego telling you, I don't want you to heal. So if I can keep you bound and chained to these ideas of what you don't like, you'll never heal. You're never going to heal those body issues or images or sicknesses if your ego keeps you believing that you're never going to heal. It's too hard. Your ego wants you to believe that everything is hard and that everything's a struggle, and it wants to keep you separated from your soul that craves simplicity. So every time that you kick up a notch and start to belittle yourself or cause conflict, it's your ego complicating your healing process, because naturally you will heal on your own. Your body is a super intelligent. It knows how to naturally heal. And your ego doesn't want you to know that. It doesn't want you to thrive in the sun. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. Please be nice to my friend. Who's my friend? You are. Please remember to like, subscribe if you enjoy listening to my messages, and please leave a comment. Thank you so much.